Alright, so we're going to learn how to use the serial window. So what it is it's a way to communicate between your robot and the computer. So that way you can have it put stuff on the screen, so that way you can know where the robot's at in the code, or maybe what a sensor is reading, all sorts of useful stuff like that. So what we do to get started is first we need to have the setup command. The command to get the serial start begin is serial.begin, then we put in a number. There are a couple different options. What we're going to be using for default is 57,600. What this number is here is the baud rate, which is how fast it's talking back and forth. So we can see in a later part how we can have a couple of different speeds that we can communicate at, but for the most part we'll probably just be using this as a fairly standard speed to communicate at. So that'll get everything all set up. So then down in the loop, we'll need the command to actually print out. So that command is Serail.println, which stands for print line, and then inside we put in what we want to print. So you can put a variable if you want it to print that, or inside of quotes you can put something for it to print actual words. So we're going to print out hello world, just to have it have a little greeting. And programming, this is kind of a general first program to have it do. But rather than just having it print out over and over back to back, since we're in the loop, we're going to put in a quarter of a second delay, so that way it only prints out every quarter of a second. So now we should be able to download this program and try it out.
Alright, so now we can go through and actually use the serial monitor. So once it's downloaded and all connected, you can click the serial monitor right here. It opens up this window. The first thing to check is that the number that we have right here is the same as this right here. So we're using 57,600 as our baud rate. So as long as these two match, everything should work just fine. So you can go ahead and start up your program, and it should print out hello world and just keep going through and printing out every quarter of a second. So now you guys know how to print stuff out to the screen. You can also print out like sensor values and stuff like that, so that way you can see what they're reading. Hope you guys learned something.